And thanks everybody for attending this event today. My name's Miguel and I'm currently in my third year of the Combined Law and MHA program. And before coming into the MHA, I studied kinesiology as an undergrad, and then took the opportunity to move to Portugal for the better part of 4 years, where I opened and ran a chiropractic and movement rehabilitation clinic with my brother, who is a chiropractor. And it was during this time I started to realize that I was more interested in the public health and healthcare policy side of things, as well as environmental technology and entrepreneurship are kind of passions of mine, and I was less interested in being a practitioner, a clinician, and this is why I ultimately decided to apply to the combined JD and MHA program. And now, being 2/3 of the way through, more or less, through my degree, I'll be joining a law firm to article once I'm finished my studies, but I really want to continue developing my leadership and legal skills to eventually work in some capacity in healthcare privacy and policy. And I'm also very interested in the intersections between these areas and the development of technology and the legal issues that come with that as well. And so that's a little bit about me, but today I'm really here to speak to you about the Element program. The Element program is a mentorship initiative that the School of Health Administration provides for students in collaboration with the school's executive in residence, and that's Robert Zed. So Robert, I'm just going to get you to turn on your camera and give a little wave. There he is. So Robert's position as executive in residence is a truly, truly selfless role. Robert volunteers his time to help students navigate the field of health administration, as well as the professional landscape more broadly, by leveraging his wealth of experience and widespread connections. And students can make appointments with Robert to discuss anything from professional development to networking, and even helping students figure out where they might want to be placed in their residencies. And Robert is an absolutely invaluable member of the school community, and I encourage each and every one of you to connect with him in some way to get to know him, and I promise you will not regret that. So thanks, Robert, for showing your face. Moving on to the Element program, one thing I just want to say right off the bat is that although the program is optional and not technically part of the MHA curriculum, it is an incredibly valuable opportunity for you to start building those leadership skills that are really crucial in the modern healthcare world, where a successful career, no matter how you define success, is really driven by core shared values that are developed and strengthened through collaboration. And so with that being said, in terms of turning to the program structure, the Element program's a 12-month opportunity for students to engage in a mentorship relationship with a leader in health administration. So the program matches students with leaders based on their interests and career goals. So students will submit an application package where they're encouraged to reflect on their passions and reasons for pursuing a career in health administration, as well as what they would hope to get out of a mentorship relationship. And the applications are then used to start narrowing down appropriate candidates for a mentor, and sometimes short interviews are completed with the mentee and or the potential mentors to get a better sense of whether the relationship would be a good fit, because that's really what we're trying to make happen here, is have mentors and mentees be a really good fit together. And that builds really strong relationships. And once students are paired with a mentor, each pair is then encouraged to set up regular meeting times to begin a narrative and start setting learning objectives and goals for the mentorship year and beyond. And typically students and mentors are encouraged to meet somewhere around every 2 weeks or twice a month. But it's ultimately up to the student and the mentor to decide together on a schedule that works for both of them. And so from my point of view, having been a mentee in the program in 2020, and then coordinating the program last year, there's two major benefits of the program to MHA students. Lots of benefits, but two major ones in my view. The first one being that the program helps you to build key competencies that are required to be successful in the field of health administration. And this is done by encouraging you to be vulnerable and to have regular conversations with people who are in top executive positions and leaders in the healthcare field all over Canada. And these are people who know what it takes to be successful and will help you in identifying your strengths and weaknesses, while also helping you set goals and developing milestones along the way to address any challenges that you might need to overcome. The second major benefit is to start building connections and learning how to grow your network within the field, as well as within the province and the country more broadly. And sometimes it's really tough to know where to start with networking. And the mentors in the Element program are incredibly well connected to the larger world of health administration. and are always ready and willing to assist you in making inroads with people who you're interested in talking to, or also in introducing you to people at other organizations if they believe that you would benefit from such an introduction. And so this gets at a really important point, which is that people in this field, and especially those associated with the School of Health Administration, tend to want to help you develop your skills and grow rather than see you as competition, which creates a really, really great environment for longevity and balance in your career, which is, in my opinion, one of the most important considerations of all when looking to go into professional program. And one last thing I just want to say about the Element program is that mentors in the program typically consist of people from all levels of leadership, including CEOs and other top executives of healthcare organizations, physicians, lawyers and legal counsel, consultants, entrepreneurs of all sorts, and so many more leaders in the field. So there's really just an incredible pool of options from which to dip your toes into to gain insights. And I know for myself, I had some really valuable encounters with people connected to the program that have provided me with opportunities for growth as a professional and also as a person that I don't think that I would have gotten otherwise. So it really is just an incredibly wonderful community to be a part of. And one last thing I just want to mention is, in addition to the Element program and the 4-month residency, while those opportunities give MHA students sort of grounds to develop professional skills and networks, the school also provides a standalone professional development certificate, which is run by AHOS, and AHOS is our student council under the guidance, and this is under the guidance of our executive in residence, Robert, as I just mentioned. And students who complete 8 credible professional development experiences, creditable professional development experiences, will earn an additional professional development certificate on top of their graduation certificate. So what this consists of is basically attending 8 different events that'll help you build professional development credits into the curriculum. And so there's 2 mandatory events to attend in order to gain the certificate. This includes an induction event and then also a roundtable networking event. But there are also so many other events that you can attend to get the 8 credits throughout your degree. So for instance, there's a really great sort of speed dating, if you will, event that happens every year where students have the opportunity to chat very briefly with an array of different healthcare leaders in the healthcare administration field. And that is a really fun experience. But there are also lots more. And there's also the opportunity to bring professional development opportunities from outside the program and have those count towards your certificate as well. So no shortage of opportunities on that side of things. So I'll stop there, but if anyone has any questions regarding the Elements program and mentorship more broadly, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always happy to chat.